And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Klay Thompson.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Tice at center with Williamson next to him. And for San Francisco, they've got Jose Alvarado. Also Ellis out there. Chamberlain is out there with Paul George. And it's LaRavia in at the 4 spot. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now here's Murray. And here we go. Pass to Chamberlain. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Murray with it. He's defended by Alvarado. Three-pointer. Chamberlain with the rebound. And Zoelos will bring it up for the Warriors. And this group is about as formidable as they come. 22 wins in a row. It's just remarkable.
Almost mind-boggling that you could string together brilliant basketball over such a sustained period of time. Think about the focus that they have to bring nightly. Think about the commitment to grinding it out every single night regardless of your opponent. Just absolutely incredible stuff.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, George, pass to Chamberlain. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Tries again, and Chamberlain gets it to go.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Murray. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Tice got it. Good job in the low post.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's George. The Pelicans make their last shot from the stripe. Here's Chamberlain, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Line for one, Wilt Chamberlain.
One shot.
That free throw good from Chamberlain. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Warriors leading by 4. Here's Ellis. And it's Williamson with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Murray outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
Absolutely tenacious guy. Stuck right on him defensively. Bothered that shot.
Chamberlain with the basket.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And timeout called by Willie Green. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. San Francisco making a switch here. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. In third, the Pelicans.
Great play from both of these teams in the open court. You love the energy and effort they've displayed lately here in getting out and forcing the issue.
Pelicans trail by 6. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke with San Francisco's head coach for just a bit, so I wanted to know what his plans were for going up against C.J. McCollum. Coach said outsmarting him isn't really an option. He added, I think we'll just try to throw size at him so his shots aren't coming easy. And his sight lines are disrupted, so he's looking to challenge McCollum as much as possible. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Murray. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Tice, and it's blocked. Ellis surveying the D. Outside, Ball. Pass to Chamberlain. Right side, Ball. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Murray. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Another miss by Williamson. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Indiana. Now Ellis, coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Back to Chamberlain. They double team Chamberlain. The kick out to Ball. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Now here's McCollum. Last time out he had 13 points. Off the run and out of bounds as San Francisco gains possession.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here is Ball. To the right side. Here's Mobo. George looking around. They double team Chamberlain. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Chamberlain got 13.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. Jones checked in for Murray. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Take a look at the Warriors. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Pelicans just way behind.
And I think for New Orleans, this is probably a season they can't get through quickly enough. It has been a disaster on all fronts.
And when that happens, the talk is already about what's going to change in the offseason. The way things have gone, there's going to be plenty of that.
And you see the decision-making Williamson possesses. Phenomenal with the reads in terms of the defense and just taking what's available.
Great. One of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Here's McCollum. Following the basket made by Wilt Chamberlain. McCollum passes to Williamson. Pass to McCollum. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Now Ellis following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. They get it back over to the wing. Ellis outside. George passes to Chamberlain. Over Tice. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Williamson against Ball. Williamson is screen on Ellis. Drills the three-pointer.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
It's George on the wing. Tice against Chamberlain. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
McCollum against Ball. McCollum outside. Jones, no one around him. And another three for New Orleans.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here is George. 14 points from him the last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Here's Chamberlain. Drops in the layup for two. Chamberlain got 17.
And you couldn't draw it up any better offensively. 8 buckets already in his first 10 attempts.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for George. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ellis. Brown is checked in for New Orleans. Now, here's Thompson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Puts up a three. And Jones pulls it down.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Williamson against Caldwell-Pope. Williamson outside. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Ball. And it's Brown missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Jones against Ball. Williamson looking it over. Kicks it out to Jones. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Jones has got it back down to single digits for the Pelicans. Now here's Ball. 9 points last game out. Pass to Thompson for three. Traps in the tray. And the Warriors lead by 11.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Williamson against Chamberlain. And And it's Williamson missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Pelicans. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
New Orleans making a switch here. Warriors leading by 11. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Chamberlain. They double team Chamberlain. San Francisco passing it around. Thompson outside. Fades and shoots. And it's Chamberlain that time on the assist by Thompson. Chamberlain got 19 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Brown, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Thompson surveying the floor. There's Ball with the three, and it's San Francisco. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
We've got Chamberlain. Thompson is out there with Hield. And it's Kolek in at the point. And for New Orleans, Cullum is out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Messi in at the 4 slot. Now, here is Chamberlain. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Kolek, no good. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Here's Messi. Chamberlain with the block. Here's Kolek. Pass to Thompson. Hield outside. Here's Chamberlain. Rebound by Olynyk.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Brown kicks to McCollum. Pass to Messi. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Hield can't hit. Pelicans trail by 13. McCollum outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Chamberlain got rebound number 13 with that last one. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Fade away. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Chamberlain with the block. On the wing, Hield. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Hield's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Warriors. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jones sets the pick for Brown. Pass to Messi. Here's McCollum. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room. And he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for New Orleans. Trey Murphy's checked in for Olynyk, and it's DeJounte Murray in for Brown. And so here is New Orleans. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. A 3 from McCollum. It's good from long range. McCollum's got 8 points.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Now, here is Chamberlain. You saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And that's out of bounds. San Francisco will retain possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Monday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
And for that game against Los Angeles, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
Now, here is Chamberlain. 19 points in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Outside, Jones. Knocks it loose. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. And checking out some numbers for Herbert Jones.
The field goal percentage has spiked in the past 5 games. It's up a lot from what it had been earlier in the season, and with every game that it continues to rise, his confidence does as well. We'll see if he stays in that mode tonight.
And stolen by Murray. Pass to McCollum. Down low. Messi's shot is good. Messi's got his first points of the night.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
To the inside.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They grabbed their own miss. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
San Francisco passing it around. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Messi. Kicks it out to Jones. No good on the 3. San Francisco leading by 16. Inside, it's stolen by Jones. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Wide open look. That one goes. Count it. He has 5.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Now, here is Chamberlain. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Murray scanning the floor. Launches a 3. Chamberlain with the rebound. San Francisco has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. And so here is New Orleans. San Francisco making their last shot. Jones sets the pick for Murray. Pass to Messi. Murray kicks to McCollum. Chamberlain with the block.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Kolek. And here's Chamberlain. Fades back. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. Pass to Messi. Now here's McCollum. 5 to shoot. Jones with it. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jones has got 8.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in 3-point territory, and he drills it.
Thompson outside. Pass to Chamberlain. And San Francisco tacks on 2 more.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Murray outside. Kicks it out to McCollum. From outside, off the mark. San Francisco leading by 17. Pass to Kolek. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. For San Francisco, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Chamberlain with a screen on Murray. Back to Hield. Lock at 6. San Francisco needs to get a shot off here. Chamberlain, no good. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. McCollum up top, covered by Hield. Shoots. Here's Messi. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Here's Chamberlain. The Pelicans make their last shot. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Chamberlain got 33.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
They set the pick. Wide open look here for Murray. And a miss there on the triple.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
To the middle. Pass to Laravia. San Francisco passing it around. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. And the shot is good. Chamberlain got 35.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Messi's shot is good.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
So San Francisco ends up going with the whole new group. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Pelicans. Williamson comes in for Jones. 1:36 left in the first half of basketball. Here's George, and he uses the glass on the layup. George has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
McCollum kicks to Murray. And it's off from three-point range.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Now here's McCollum. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. C.J. McCollum, and that's good. McCollum's got 11 points.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 47 seconds left here in the second. Pass to George. Kleba sets the screen for George. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Warriors lead by 18. Murray with it. 23 points for him the last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collecting huge amounts of rebounds.
Here's George. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Murray. Over Alvarado. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And it's San Francisco closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
No matter who makes it, I know all these guys. They're ready.
The final tally of votes soon to come, but there's still time to get your ballot in. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Warriors.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
Ah, it's so cool in here.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Wilt Chamberlain.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Ellis is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's George. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's LaRavia in at the power forward. This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. Tice at center with Williamson next to him. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Now here's McCollum. Pass to Tice. Now here's Williamson, guarded by Chamberlain. So the wing on the left, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McCollum. And he makes that one. McCollum's got 15.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
Now here's George. Pass to Alvarado. Here's LaRavia. Hits it from three-point range. LaRavia's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Alvarado. Scoreless thus far. Right side George. From 12 feet out. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
Well, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
Now Ellis following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Pass to LaRavia. Misses the 3.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Murray outside. Tice finds McCollum.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
The Pelicans have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Zion Williamson. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp for him. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
Alvarado with it. He's covered by Murray. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And that one misses. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. It's an 18-point game. Ellis, the pass to LaRavia. Kicks it out to Ellis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ellis has got 5 now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Outside, George. Pass to LaRavia. Ellis outside. Into the lane. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Now Williamson. He has 7. Tice. The Warriors pull it in. George has got 4 rebounds in this game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Now here's Murray. Still scoreless. Tice kicks to McCollum. Williamson outside. Inside, here's Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside, George. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 8.
How about the dribble drive ability of Paul George, the quick handles for a guy his size.
Tice, no one around him. Cans it from downtown.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Here's George, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man or, if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible. I think the experience Paul George possesses is so valuable to his team. This guy is such a seasoned vet.
And here is Murray. Pass to Tice. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Up the floor. Mobo can't hit.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by 20. Outside, ball. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to ball. Caldwell Pope outside. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Herbert Jones is checked in for New Orleans. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. Pelicans, number 1.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for San Francisco.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Now, here is Chamberlain. 37 points for him. Pass to Mobo. To the middle. Chamberlain's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 19. McCollum outside. From outside the arc. Sinks the triple. 8 points for him.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
Ball against McCollum. To the inside, Chamberlain. And that one is hammered home.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those,
yes.
That's for sure. New Orleans gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Outside, Jones. Back to McCollum. Back to Jones. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Tice. Chamberlain with the rebound. San Francisco leading by 18. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, D.A., that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Here's Chamberlain. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Chamberlain got 41.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Williamson.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Now, here is George. He's got 10. Here's Chamberlain. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a moment now to see the numbers for McCollum. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Brown wide open. He fires. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense...
And another one falls. Amazing.
And what an incredible feat we've just witnessed. He's now scored the 4th most points in NBA history.
His ability to string together dominant seasons is almost unparalleled.
Well, this is what it takes to pass up someone like Kobe Bryant. Unmatched skill and laser-sharp focus night in and night out.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Warriors leading by 17. Cloak loose. Now here's Williamson. He's got 16. Brown outside. .153 left in the third quarter. And it's Williamson missing. San Francisco has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Chamberlain. Nails the 16-footer. Chamberlain got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Now here's Williamson. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Here's Ball. It's a 16-point game. Chamberlain with a screen on McCollum. Ball, the pass to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
McCollum kicks to Williamson. There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Another miss by Williamson. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Brown with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Jones the pass to Brown. Jones sets the pick for Brown. Back to Jones. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. Pelicans with the rebound. Nisi's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown outside. Pass to Nisi. Jones for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And it's San Francisco with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Klay Thompson all out there with Hield. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Mobo in at the power forward position. Now Thompson after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Wasted no time on that one.
Oh, that's a nice looking 3 there for Murray. How about the high release on that one?
Murray against Ball. And they're moving it up. And it's Murray with the jam.
And that's the two-way effect we talk about with Murray. What a player.
Ball against Murray. Pass to Thompson. The shot. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Warriors leading by 13. Left side, Ball. It's good.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Murray kicks to Brown. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Hield.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Pass the ball. Thompson in the corner. Off the left rim and out.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Now here's Murray. Back to Jones. 3-pointer. Murray, no good. San Francisco has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Back to Murray. Jones looking for an opening. No good on the triple.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Hield right side. Back to Ball. Thompson in the corner. They kick out to Hield. Nailed from 3-point land. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Well, Hield always has the green light from behind the arc. This guy's so efficient.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
Warriors leading by 20. On the wing, Thompson. Hield outside. Fires from the wing. The shot, no good. Pelicans trail by 20. Brown outside. To end the cold streak. Kicks it out to Jones. From deep. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hield outside. To the inside. And Adams hits it to go down on the assist by Hield.
Oh, great ball movement there.
New Orleans has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Oh, what a feed by Murray. He's got that pass-first mentality. You always want to play with guys that play that way.
Timeout, Warriors. New Orleans making a switch here. Thompson outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's LaRavia. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Murray, and they call an illegal screen here. Now, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
Now here's Murray, following the miss by Wilt Chamberlain. It's stolen by Hield. Banked in off the glass. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, Hield usually does his work on the perimeter. How about that finish inside?
Hield against McCollum. Over Hield. Here's Messi. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Messi taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Brown is checked in for DeJounte Murray. Now here's Hield. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Williamson. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside, Jones. Pass to Messi. Just 5 on the clock. McCollum fires from way outside. And the Pelicans miss again.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Here's Kolek. To the middle. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. Fades. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Nisi's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. It's Brown with the drive. They retain possession.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Kolek. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Williamson. Chamberlain, no luck.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Here's Messi. Outside, Jones. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. No one covering.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Williamson. Messi, good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Kolek. Pass to Chamberlain. Thompson outside. And the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Brown. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort anchoring the defense.
Here's Kolek. He's covered by Brown. Now, here is Chamberlain. Defense is right there. They double team Chamberlain. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Just 4 to shoot. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. There's a good screen to the paint. Kicks it out to Jones. Another shot. Pass to Nisi. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. The Pelicans making a switch here.
Daniel Tice, Trey Murphy, DeJounte Murray.
And San Francisco with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. On the wing, Heel. He's guarded by McCollum. They double team Chamberlain. Over Tice. And that one's good by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 54 points.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
A 3 from McCollum gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. McCollum kicks to Murray. The 3-ball. And it's San Francisco with the rebound.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And the Warriors making a change here. Ellis is checked in. Here's Kolek. The 3. Grabs the rebound again.
And he's just eating glass right now.
Greg, 30 rebounds in this one.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Now here's Murray. Here's Tice. Off target with his 3.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And so it's San Francisco with it, following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. And that one's good. Kolek. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McCollum against Ellis. McCollum outside. And so it's San Francisco winning this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in as we present our Player of the Game.